Emerson. Say hi. Say good morning.
Morning.
Hey guys, today I'm out like I told you yesterday, and what you're working on today is to finish up your lab where you had to show your understanding of how eclipses are created. Again, so if we've got the sun here, and then what's that thing supposed to be?
Moon.
The moon. Okay, and then the moon, anytime that it's lined up with the sun and the earth, hold it right in the middle, anytime you get that shadow, what's that shadow called? Do you remember? Say eclipse.
Eclipse.
You got an eclipse. Hold it up a little higher. If it's up higher, is there still a shadow? No shadow. If you hold down lower, is there still a shadow? But that's still a new moon, right? So that's a solar eclipse happening when they're perfectly lined up. And then the lunar eclipse, hold on this backside back here, baby. Come here. You can't. This would be during a full moon phase, and make it so there's just shadow. There you go. So when the Earth's shadow goes onto a full moon, hold still. When it goes onto the shadow of the Earth on a full moon, that's called a lunar eclipse. Hold it up a little higher. Higher. There you go. A little higher. So at that point, that's still a full moon, but there's no eclipse occurring. Okay. So what you're going to do is make sure that your drawings for your lab on the back of your paper are nice and big and detailed and labeled. You need to label the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon, and then you also need to include how the umbra and the penumbra are. And if you need to look up pictures for those, that's fine. And this is just something I sketched yesterday a little bit. So the umbra is the darkest part of the shadow, and then your penumbra is kind of the outer edges, and that's the lighter part. If you're in that middle part right here, we're in the darkest part of the shadow, that's where you get your total solar eclipse or your total lunar eclipse in this case, in that example. Okay, so once you finish your drawings, you're going to finish your drawings and then do your two claim and evidence. Your claim and evidence needs to explain what moon phase can cause a solar eclipse and why, like when does that occur. And then the second one is what moon phase can create a lunar eclipse and why. Make sure that you give me lots of detail and explanations so that I know that you understand when these eclipses occur. And then the final part is the conclusion. And the conclusion is I know that solar and lunar eclipses don't occur every new and full moon because, and then that's kind of where you answer the question to the entire lab, is why don't we see those eclipses every time there's a new moon and a full moon. So that's kind of what you're wrapping up today with. If you finish your lab early, please make sure your name's on it. You can put that in the tray. And then there's an exit ticket. It's about, I think it's worth 8 points. It's over eclipse stuff. So click on the exit ticket before you leave. Take that real quick. And then tomorrow there's another activity we're going to be doing. It's going to be a breakout of sorts. Not going to take as long as the other one. It's going to be a one-day thing, reviewing phases and eclipses. It'll be a digital one. And oh, you got your study guides today. Your quiz over moon phases, eclipses, and tides will be, one sec. Your quiz will be next Wednesday at the moment. So on Monday, when we get going again, Monday will be a I lost my train of thought. Monday's going to be learning about tides and when tides occur. And then Tuesday we can finish tides and then kind of review a little bit. We'll probably play like a grudge ball game or something along those lines. And then your quiz will be Wednesday. So make sure you look at your study guides, check your review page, and we'll get some stuff going. So, the heck are you doing, kid? All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.